And this week on Dreamweaver.
So anyway, the red light was out. So John, let's see. Let me take a picture of this. What number it is and everything. So we'll put a bright LED in it. And I've got it on, John. So when you stick it in there, it should come on. Hi, I'm Tony.
And I'm Kathy.
And welcome to our adventures on Dreamweaver. I've got it on, John, so when you stick it in there, it should come on.
Alright.
So this is on the port side, red light. And so anyway, well, hopefully this is from a lightning strike, so hopefully this is going to fix it because it definitely blew the other one out.
That's it.
All right. You know. Okay. So Johnston's got her own. There you go. We'll hand him the cover now so he can put that back on. Here's the cover over here. I think it just snaps on, right, John?
Yeah.
I remember that now. There you go. Still on?
Yep.
Okay. All right. There's the green one. On. And here's the red one. And it's on. Yeah. So, okay. At least this one thing fixed. Woo. And then, woo, yeah. Let's have a celebration. Let's see. So the other bulb. Here it is. You can see how frosty it is. It blowed a little chunk out of it right there and it just frosted it all over. Yeah, looks bad. Okay, one more thing fixed. So here we are running all the water out of the tank. So unfortunately, I got to set the tank monitor. And I don't think there's any way to do it but to empty it out and then refill it. So basically, it's got new water pressure. I'm going to run it all out of the cold side or not out of the hot side. That way, the hot water tank has about 11 gallons in it, so it should stay, still have some of the water in there. I guess, and then all the water tanks to be emptied. About 100 gallons in a water tank, but it's not full now anyway, so I had filled it up in a while. So here we are. I already went through the settings to set it for the empty readings. So we emptied out the tanks. We got the empty readings on it. Everything except the black tank. We don't have it. Anyway, we got that done. Now we're gonna go out and fill them up. All right, here we are. I'm gonna flush it out a little bit before we start filling up the tank. The Johnston's learning how to do tank fills. So if we end up with salt in the tank on a trip, then you know, yeah, you know who did it. You don't drop a line in the salt and then put it back in the tank.
Yeah.
So, all right, there we go. Okay. So filling up a tank from a lightning strike or replacing the monitoring system. We got all the tanks empty except for the black water tank that emptied out. But anyway, we're going to fill up all the water tanks now. And then hopefully we can reset the full mark. We already got the empty mark. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I think we can.
I appreciate you helping me.
I think we can fill it up.
Dreamweaver. Getting her back, and that lightning strike did a number on it. John's learned a lot about boats. He's learned a lot what lightning does, and he's learned a lot about how to fix stuff like that. So anyway, beautiful day today. Got some wind. Yeah, wind generator's doing good. Boat's looking good. But I got to get this filled up. So, all right, John's filling the forward tank now. Get that one filled up. And We got one more tank to go. So here's John going in for, he's found all the pieces out of the lens of the light up there. Must have blew it all to pieces on the lightning strike. So I guess we better put the drone up, I reckon. All right, you gonna, yeah, that's glass, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's not good. So, all right, so John's putting the other water in. Water in the last tank. All right, we get ready to fill up. All right, John, she's full. Okay, let's set the tanks. Push the menu button and the on button. That puts it in the set mode. All right, I'm gonna have to put new sensors in. Here we are in the aft cabin, and so we can't get the tank sensors to work. So the only thing I know to do is try putting in one, a new one, and see what happens. I don't know nothing else to do. So anyway, we're gonna try that. And here we are again. John's putting more ends on. We're gonna replace one of the sensors. See what that does. Hopefully we'll get a read, because we wasn't getting nothing from before, and the lady that I talked to said that it's a possibility that it would knock the sensors out too. So we'll see. That means we got to change them all. They're kind of a pain in the butt to get to them. This one's under the aft cabin bed, and then we got one under the settee and the salon, and then we got one under the V-berth. They all a little bit pain in the butt to get in there. All right, first before we do anything, let's go see if it's changed the reading on it. I mean, it may not. It may still not read, but it might change the reading on itself. No, not really. So we'll glue it on the side and see what that does. But maybe that's it, maybe it's not. Here's John still scraping little bitty pieces. It won't come off in a pad like that. It comes off at 80 little bitty pieces at a time. But you don't want to mess the other piece of foil that's stuck to the side of the tank. So here's John trying to get it separated, so he can get it stuck on the side of the tank. Some thin stuff. Have to be really careful with it. Get it all messed up. Alright, got stuck in there. Let's see what she does now, see if it changed again. I don't know if it did it or not. We'll see. Well, here's Big John. Now we're over doing the forward cabin sensors, which is a place you can't get to really. But it's a lot of fun though. That's the main thing. Alright. Well, here's where the other water tank sensor is, for the mid tank, which is close to the air conditioner, which has got everything in the world where you can't get to it. We'd already piled everything up so you couldn't get to the set thing. We'll take the whole thing apart. Look at there. This is crazy. We got everything tore out of the boat every which way. You can't even walk through this place. Don, have you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed it. Loved every minute.
You come back and do it again, but not in my lifetime.
That's right.
Alright. So this sensor on the black water tank was also bad, so we had to replace it too. So we got it replaced, and anyway, so every one of those sensors was bad. So here we are. All right, now when I turn it on, should read all the tanks. Forward tank's full, mid tank's full, half tank's full, and the black tank, the holder tank, is empty. Okay, there you go. nothing else fixed. Next episode on Dreamweaver SV, where we had the lightning strike, and so these instruments, this one will come on, but it don't really do much. It don't read anything. It don't transfer power over to the other instruments. So these all should come on, and also my autopilot's out. So we got newer versions of these. The only bad part about that is these have screws to hold them in the back, but this has got the older style plugs on it. It's got these flat ones. So that's called C-Talk. And the new instruments have C-Talk NG.